What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new here. Let's get into the video. Okay guys, the first thing you're gonna need is an angled brush. I think I got this one from the drugstore. It really doesn't matter which brand. And I take my e.l.f. brow lift and I use the spoolie on the end of my angled brush, and then I take it and I kind of apply it to my brows and kind of lift up and get them as straight as possible. After I lift my brows, I take my spoolie and go across the top of my brows and push the brow hairs down and make sure everything is set in place. The next thing I do, I take the back of any one of my makeup brushes and kind of flatten my eyebrows out and push the product all the way in. So the next thing you're gonna need is something to fill your brows in with. Me, personally, I use the Anastasia brow pomade in the shade Chocolate. But if you want to, you can use any type of brow pencil. If you're just starting out doing your brows, I suggest you go to like a drugstore and get you like a brow pencil or like a cheaper brow pomade so you can practice first before you go buy like high-end products. So what I'm doing here is taking my angled brush and like outlining the shape of my brows first. Then once I get the shape to my liking, I go in and I fill the middle parts. So the next thing you're gonna want to do when you get to the front of your brows is lightly filling your brows right there, because you want that part to look as natural as possible. So the product that was left over from filling in the rest of my brow, that's what I take and use for the front of my brow. So right here, after I create the shape of my brow, I take my angled brush and kind of flip it upside down and make hair-like strokes. The next thing I do is take my spoolie and kind of blend my brows out a little. So after I fill that in and blend it to my liking, I take my NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop concealer in the shade Beige. Then I take my e.l.f. smudge brush and put my concealer on it. And with this shade, I only put it at the end of my brow because I want to go for that like highlighted look. Alright, so the next thing I take is my NYX Bear With Me concealer in the shade Caramel and put it at the front of my brows at the bottom. So with the concealers, I try to get my eyebrows as sharp as possible. But then if I mess up, I go back in with my angled brush and my pomade and kind of fill it back in. after I do my bottom, I go to the top and conceal the top with that same shade that matches my skin, the NYX Beige Bear With Me. So again, after I conceal my brows, I go back in and fill with my angle brush to get the shape as perfect as possible. Okay guys, so after I conceal, I take my Real Techniques blurring brush and blend my concealer out. And when you're blending your makeup in, make sure you tap your concealer in and don't drag it. Otherwise, you're just defeating the purpose of putting your concealer on. Also, take your time blending your concealer out. So after I finish blending my concealer out, I take my spoolie again and I blend the front of my brows out. After I finish doing my whole brow, I take one of my powder puffs and then I take e.l.f.'s finishing powder. So I take a good bit of the powder and set my brows. This is a step that you can skip if you want to, but if you want that smooth look and you don't like your brows shiny, I would say set your brows. So after I let my brows set for a couple of minutes, I take my Real Techniques crease brush and I dust the excess powder off. The very last thing I do is I take my Morphe Continuous Setting Spray and spray it on my brows. Okay guys, for my next brow, I'm gonna speed the video up for y'all so y'all can watch the process again. Thanks for watching my video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and follow me on all my socials.